this today, Thursday, we are looking at gold right here, and from what we can see, we have an overall bearish market, and with this overall bearish market, we'll just be looking for continuation of sales entries to continue selling to our final destination, which is 4,400, which is our final destination for that sell. But then, looking at this chart, you can see that there is this breaker block right here. The price have come to before, mitigate and run back up to create a lower low, a lower high rather, and here a lower low by taking it out at this point. Alright, and then when you took it out at this point, you see that there is this guy right here. The price needs to run up again to take another liquidity to be able to take it out before hitting our 4,400 targets. And for that to happen, you now have to go back here before going to lower time frame to see what price did here actually. Notice that price, after this massive drop, created an inducement right here, inducing sellers. Then he bought back to this point, and look at this point, you see that there is a liquidity sitting around this place. Price swept it, creates a kind of classic Quasimodo QMR, and then what did he do? He sold off. So selling off to take out this engineered liquidity, this inducement. It engineered a fake liquidity here. It accumulated here, then continue moving down. But this move, as you can see, is very chubby, which means it is all liquidity. It is not a market smart money movement. It is all liquidity that needs to be taken out. And what did price do? Price ran back to it. Before selling off again. But now the challenge with this sell right here is that, yeah, we are still looking for sales, but the challenge right here is that price did not sweep this point. Alright, price did not sweep this point. But why I still consider this a valid entry for me and my own model and my system is that this week right here I've already swept this. Alright, although it is on this previous line, but if this week is there, to my own understanding, there is no need for this week again. If there should be multiple weeks, then we should know that this price is not likely to hold. Alright, it shows that a lot of buyers are entering the market at that point to uphold that price. But since we don't have that kind of week, we have this pattern right here. I'm looking for a sales. So like this, I'm looking for price to take a sharp movement from this point to at least 4,412 or 4,430 self. For price to take out 400 and come out to me for 4,430. Once price can give me a sharp drop from that point to here, it validates the entry, then the sale, and then we look for a continuation of this sell again. We look for another entry. That's if your portfolio is small and you're trying to flip, but you guys be very careful because that shit cost me account yesterday. At times, no matter how good the analysis is, if you are watching the market 247, becoming slave to the charts, it will get to your psychology, and that's actually what happened to me yesterday. So this is for 1 hour, moving down to lower time frame so that you can confirm what we just saw on the 1 hour, because at times the 1 hour may preach go up while the lower time frame will preach go down. Alright, so this is what we have here on the 15 minutes time frame, and as you can see on this 15 minutes time frame, you see price still repeats the same price action that is coming from the higher time frame. Right here now, if we should plot our trend line liquidity, plot our trend line liquidity here, right? You see that a couple of times our price have touched, right? Let me quickly put it well. Starting from the origin, alright, to this point. If you notice something, you notice that price have always sell and sell out, then return back to this same trend line here. So any buy that you are buying right now should just be to clear this particular trend line, for another sell. Alright, so for me to see a serious buy, and I don't like doing retracement, I don't like engaging in retracement, in counter trade. It always backfire. Anything that you are entering here now that is not above this 4,500 16 and around that zone, I'm not interested, because gold may reverse from that point. So this is what we have here. And for this one, to take this entry, as you can see, price is already taking out these substructures that we have in this leg in the higher time frame. Right, in this main structure, you see that we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, and exactly, you see, once price touch 3 times, it becomes weaker, just like the basic support and resistance. And how many has this one touched? It touched 1, 2, and this, we can't call this one because this did not take out this side. It did take it out with a body. It took it out with a body, but okay, we can do 1, 2, and 3, and with that, you see what the price is doing. Price is coming out to take it out. So the only way now that this trade will not hold is that price did not hold at this point, like taking out this low. If price takes out these 2 lows, forget it. It is a sell. The only thing is that at this point, when you get to this FVG that is here, this unfilled FVG, it may give you kind of return back, come back, tap this previous one on the other side, and then start selling again. So in all, we are still looking for sales entry. I'm still bearish, and I'm still looking for sales. I'm not in for buy. Any buy now is counter trade, and it's not something you really want to engage in. You don't want to engage in some banter fight with gold at the moment. Alright, have a great Thursday and enjoy the rest of your week.